In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can get your tax refund faster and get the money that is owed to you back to your bank account quicker. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Chase and this is a paint pincher's guide to personal finance. At the end of this video, I'm going to go and give you a secret to get the biggest tax refund possible, so stick around for that. So the first thing that we need to find out is going to be, where is my tax return in my return process? So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go and hop on your computer and go to the irs.gov/refund website. And you can see on there where your refund is in the whole refund process. This will take you to the IRS website and it will give you everything you need to see where your refund is in the refund process. So when you get on the site, you really will only need three things to make this work and to find out what is happening with your refund. The first is going to be your social security number. The second one is going to be your filing status. And then the third will be the exact refund amount that was given to you when you submitted your tax documents. Now, once you have all this information, you're going to go to the website and you will click the Check Your Refund button. And that will bring up a whole new web page where you can plug in that information to see where your refund is in this whole process. So this is all very simple, but one of the things that the irs.gov website does note is that it does not want you to use this tool if you have submitted your refund within the last 21 days. And if you are greater than 3 weeks, then this will be a good way for you to check your refund status. Otherwise, you'll have to wait to track your refund until a little bit later. If it has been 21 days and you cannot see your return, then I do recommend you reach out to the IRS to see what is going on with your return and what you need to do to fix it. Okay, and before we jump into the tips and tricks to get your refund faster, we need to talk about what your refund actually is. The more you know what it is, the better you can do to get that money back into your pocket. Then we need to talk about what exactly a refund is and why we do it in the first place as well. So the tax return at the end of the year is basically going to be going over the amount of taxes that are due to the government based on the amount of income that you have made over the span of the fiscal year. And for the most part, the employer is going to be taking an estimated amount out of your monthly paycheck so that they can use that to pay your taxes at the end of the year so that you don't have a big tax bill when you go to pay your taxes. In the year, taxes are the overestimated monthly withdrawal taxes summed up minus the actual amount that you are supposed to be paying to the government on a fiscal year basis. And for the majority of the people in the U.S., that is the amount of money that is given back to you in the form of a refund is going to be the difference between what you have paid versus what you actually need to pay. Okay, so now that we better understand what a tax refund is, let's go ahead and jump into the tips on how to get your refund faster. Okay, so number one is going to be using the online filing system. This is going to be speeding up the whole process and skipping over the whole snail mail option, which can extend the time your return gets to you by a few weeks. This will allow them to process your refund faster because your refund will be placed into the operating line a little bit faster. And another great benefit to the online portion is the ability to use the direct deposit feature. By doing that, they are able to deposit that directly into your bank account of your choosing, going straight to that account and making it a way faster than waiting for that check in the mail. All right, number two is going to be make sure that you actually do your refund correctly in the first place. Now, if you don't do it right the first place, it will lead to errors and delays in the actual filing process, which will then cause the longer time to receive your return. And don't forget that if you are late, the IRS can charge you fees until you turn it in, and you may even owe fees if you pay the wrong amount. They may add interest associated to what you owe to them, so make sure you do it right in the first place. So because of this, I would recommend an online filing software like TurboTax, H&R Block, or even using the free IRS Free File system, because if you utilize them, it does make it a little bit more streamlined process and it prevents you from making some errors. This makes the whole filing system more automated and prevents any small errors that you might make in the future and with your taxes. And if you use these online systems, you can use some of their more premium options, and a tax professional can look over your return to make sure that there are not any errors that they might see. Okay, so number three is going to be not overpaying your taxes in the first place. If you go ahead and adjust your monthly withdrawal for your taxes, you can end up keeping more money in your bank account. You don't have to worry about a refund at the end of the year because you will have avoided overpaying them throughout the year. So the fastest way to get your refund is to keep as much of it in your pocket from the beginning. Don't overestimate and plan for the end of the year just in case you have to pay a little bit of taxes additional instead of receiving a refund. That way you're having more in your pocket and you can use it for whatever you want instead of giving the government an interest-free loan. So what you don't want is to have the biggest return at the end of the year. But what you actually want is to have the smallest return possible. This would indicate that you estimated your taxes correctly and on a monthly basis and did not overpay on a monthly basis. So the easiest way to do this is to adjust your monthly taxes is to work with your employer or your finance office and utilize them to have a more appropriate monthly estimate taxes so that you are not giving the government that free loan. If you're looking for ways to file your taxes for free, then I will leave a link above. I highly recommend taking a look at this so that you don't have to pay your taxes. Hope you got some good information from this video and you can utilize it and get a refund way faster next year. And good luck with your taxes. And we just want to remind you that we are here from your first penny to your first million. We'll see you next time.